Franklin's No Fear dissertation provides students the scaffolding they need to successfully be ready to approach a complex research project. In terms of writing at Franklin, we have both curriculum, the courses themselves that students take, and co-curriculum, workshops, tutoring services that give students the skills that will be essential to completing any sort of complex research project. In our courses, we try to focus, of course, we want our students thinking about the final product, the literature review that is ultimately composed over a 12-week period, but we also want them thinking critically about their process. How do I get there? How do I read sources in a critical way? How do I string together connections between these sources in a way that sets up for my own research? Those sorts of skills are just as important to any final product a student produces, and when they get to the dissertation space, they'll be equipped to answer questions that matter to them in a kind of robust research way. We start by inviting students to think critically about the types of writing they'll be doing throughout their studies here at Franklin. Whether that be a dissertation, whether that be a literature review, students are reading these documents in a critical way that sets them up for their own research. After that moment of critical reading, we transition to the actual drafting and research of our own projects, and students receive feedback from all sorts of parties. It could be the fellow student during a peer review workshop or exchange. It could be the instructor. It could be the outside learning support services that we offer everyone here at Franklin. Our boot camp is a one-week co-curricular workshop where students take each day to kind of move through a different part of the dissertation research process. One day we might focus on, okay, this is how we do qualitative research design. The next day we might focus on, okay, the literature review. I'm now composing it for my dissertation. What's the best way to organize that part of my document? We'll have a day where we focus on the IRB. How do I move through that process in an efficient but also meaningful way? By slowing down that process and giving students a chance to talk with our faculty experts and our staff experts, it demystifies the dissertation process in a way that, yes, I'm at the boot camp, I'm doing a lot of work, I'm making great headway, but I also feel comfortable as I begin this journey.